We have 3 watches in here. And then this right here is 1. So we're gonna start with this. What's going on, watch people, watch enthusiasts, watch collectors, watch lovers, or maybe you're just getting started. And maybe you're just learning, which is great. Welcome aboard. It's an addiction and you better be careful. In all seriousness, if you guys are just now tuning in, aren't familiar with our channel, what we do when we get watches in is we do unboxings, and we don't rate the watches, we rate the packaging job. The watch is important, but it's also important that the watch arrives safely. We have 3 watches in here. And then this right here is 1. So we're gonna start with this. This one is a sourced watch, and I'm really excited to get this one in because this was a local client. He wanted to get this watch in. He's been eyeballing it for a while. Let's open this up and let's see what we got in. This was taped up right here. You see, this has the pull tab. And now, what do I have to do? Well, what I have to do now is I've got to go in and I've got to be very surgical. I got to be very careful. Not off to a good start. Right off the bat, we've got a lot of airspace here. I could fit my entire arm can go in there. Come on, that's not good. We could have seen quite a bit of moving because you know how these FedEx delivery drivers are, man. They can be a little rough. Now, this isn't taped up, which is okay. I would have preferred a little bit of tape. The watch is right side up, so that's good. I would say all in all, this was a 4.3 out of 10. Not good. At minimum, you've got to hit that 5. Obviously, we have a Rolex in. Now, this is not a large box, so we can assume that it's not a full precious metal. Without further ado, we have, boom, one of my favorite GMTs of all time. Now, why is this one of my favorite GMTs? Well, so if I'm gonna get a two-tone, I'm going rose gold personally. I love the complementariness, if that's a word, of the brown with the rose gold. I love the brown and black. I think the root beer is a nice classic. You get precious metal with your GMT. In other cases, you don't. I absolutely love this watch. So the client had reached out and said, hey, can you get me a brand new, unworn, which I'm going to fully inspect right off the bat. Looking at it, it looks brand new. I don't see a single hairline, maybe one. With gold, the hairlines are very, very common. And you can have brand new unworn watches that you see some hairlines here and there, you know, boom, 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 and it's still a brand new unworn watch. We have an exceptional condition. So the client is going to be and should be very, very happy with this watch. As far as the eye test, 100% passes. And we do have white tag, we have green tag, we have our manual, we have our warranty, card holder with the card, and it is in fact a 2024. So yeah, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. And so I am going to be finalizing this today. And the way that this process works, if you guys are interested in having us source you a watch, which by the way, some of you may be asking, why would I have you source a watch if I can go online and just buy a watch? You might be asking the question, why? And the answer is this. Number one, most of the time, in my opinion, we can beat online prices. Let's say that we can't. Let's say we're matching it or even a little bit higher with online prices. What you get by going through us is safety of transaction, 100% guaranteed. Let me explain what that means. The client put a deposit on this watch. Okay, there's a 20% deposit on the agreed price. You know, these go for roughly around 20. He had put a deposit, and then we went out and we sourced this watch. This watch has come in, and it's in my possession, and we haven't even paid for it. The client hasn't paid for it. We haven't paid for it. We sourced it from our reputable sources, and we still guarantee authenticity, and we authenticate every watch that comes in, by the way, until we inspect it for you on your behalf. It was supposed to be a full set. White tag, brand new, 2024. It was supposed to be this. And we go through all of that process. Then we call you and say, hey, watch came in. Everything looks good. Everything checks out. We're ready to finalize the payment. You can then finalize that payment for then us to finalize the payment with the source that we got it. But we don't pay for it source, and you're not stuck with the watch. So it allows a total sense of safety of transaction, safety of authenticity, and that's things that you can't always get online. Just keep that in mind. If you guys have been wanting for us to maybe source a watch for you, we do 5 things. We do buy, sell, trade, consign, source. But man, we've been sourcing a lot of watches for a lot of clients, especially these last few months. People have really been enjoying the sourcing process, and they've been very comfortable with that. So anywhere, this past week, we're looking anywhere between 20,000 to 100,000. We've been sourcing watches. And so thank you for the business, guys. Here's the number right there. If you are interested in doing business with us, here's the number. Please text it, and it goes directly to this baby right here, which is my phone. Let's go ahead and get on to this 3-watch unboxing and see what kind of packaging job this client did versus this dealer, which was a 4.3. Not good. Okay, I hope I didn't go too deep. Okay, no, I hit the box, good. There's some tape, it wasn't overdone, so it wasn't the end of the world. See, I don't like these. The client who sent this, I love you, man. Like, you're a great guy. I love talking to you. I've had great conversations. In fact, story, he had actually come in town, met us in person. We went to bistro. We enjoyed cigars and whiskey outside. He sold us a watch. It was an amazing experience. This is not a good start. I hate packaging peanuts because they are so unbelievably annoying. I'm just buying time now because of how long it's taking for me to do this. Don't like that. I almost would have preferred no cushion over these packaging peanuts. I feel like I'm doing something illegal right now. I feel like I just got a illegal package that I'm not supposed to open up. This is one of the more interesting unboxings. I guess I'll just open it up like a gorilla. I don't know. This is something else, man. So some of you are probably thinking like, okay, he did this on purpose to be funny or something. I know this gentleman, and I promise you that is not the case. I'm gonna look around the house and just see what I got. And I've got duct tape, and I've got this bag from where? I don't even know. There we go. Okay, goodie. There's a second one. And then here's the Rolex box. Good. There are many ways to ship watches, and this is one of them. For those of you watching, I ask humbly, do it a little different. Do it a little different, All seriousness, though, you do have to get a little bit of creative when you're shipping watches like that. So, I don't want to be too harsh, but I will say there was no second label, okay? The box size was correct, which is good. Use packaging peanuts. I hate packaging peanuts. For those of you watching, do not ever use packaging peanuts, ever with me. Hate them, hate packaging peanuts. The worst thing in the world. Very difficult to open up. It was all duct taped, You could have at least thrown in a cigar. That was interesting. So all in all, this one was a very, very, very solid 2.1 out of 10. So congratulations, one of the lowest scores that we have given. Now that you have ruined my day, let me go ahead and let's see if you can make my day by looking at the watches that we actually got in. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the one that actually has papers with it. We have a 118206. That is a 36 millimeter platinum day date. So this is extremely heavy. This is going to be heavier than a 40 millimeter day date. That is, let's say, yellow gold or rose gold. The stretch is not too bad at all. I love this. If you guys have been wanting to get a platinum day date, maybe you're a man that has wrist size like myself, totally pull this off. It's one of those watches where you never forget that you're wearing a luxury watch because the watch just won't let you forget. When I'm wearing a platinum watch, whether it be a platinum AP, whether it be a platinum day date, I just don't forget. And that weight is just continuously there. So I absolutely love this watch. We are going to be selling this one in the high 20s. So we're just below $30,000. If you guys are interested in this, please reach out and we'd love to work something out with you. And I will say this, if you do want to trade a watch in for this, or maybe let's say a couple of watches, what we like to do is we like to take care of people. We like to, not make maximum amount on the front end and the back end. We try to work it out. So we have a box that's of appropriate age to the watch, and it actually does have a little hang tag right there. And then we do have papers with the watch, and we have the watch itself, full links, full set. And we got two more watches right here. Both are very, very special. Both of these are full gold pieces, by the way. And we'll start with the beautiful vintage Daytona. Okay, so right here we have, and it does include a box, but it is watch only, so watch and box. We'll throw the box in there if you choose to buy it. But we have a gorgeous, gorgeous mother of pearl dial, all factory, all OEM, all gold, yellow gold Daytona. Now I am going to go ahead and verify the year on this one, but we actually had a very similar watch that came in. It was a 1994, given the serial. number and letter. Many saw it as an opportunity to have an all gold Daytona at a much, much lower price than what you would get it for brand new or a newer year. That one actually sold relatively quickly. If you missed out on that opportunity, here's another one for you right here. We have a, in my opinion, even better one with the mother of pearl. It's a special watch. You know, you're not going to see many people have a mother of pearl Daytona, and you know, it really sticks out, stands out. It's a great conversation starter and a really nice watch to have in your collection. Overall, this one looks unpolished. It does need to be cleaned up a little bit, but that one polish, we have very proper lugs and edges. Bezel seems to be untouched. So overall, this is actually a very good conditioned watch, especially given the year. So if you bought this and we were to touch it up, meaning that we would polish it and get it back to similar to factory finish, this is a really good option. We don't have any over polish or anything like that. I actually have a client in mind that I'm going to reach out to about this one in particular, and he actually missed out on the other Daytona. But before I do that, we're going to make sure that you guys also have the opportunity to purchase this watch. So if you are watching this right now, and this is day one of us posting this episode, this watch is available more than likely. So feel free to reach out, and we'd love to take care of you. And then last but not least, we do have another one, which is still watch only. We'll throw in the box. This is your 116718. That is the green dial, black bezel, GMT, all yellow gold, beautiful watch. These are unfortunately discontinued. Now, if you have been wanting to get a yellow gold watch with your flat green, there's not a whole lot of options out there, especially for this price point. So let's say that you wanted to go with the yellow gold day date with your flat green. Okay, well, you're going to be paying roughly around, for a new one, you know, $55,000 or more. If you wanted to go with, let's say, the John Mayer, I mean, you're going to be paying over 70. You know, in this instance, and of course, you know, if you were to go older, naked, you know, things like that, you know, prices go down. You know, this one is watch only with box, and we're selling this one for $35,000. And so there's not a whole lot of options out there. Yeah, so these are the 4 watches that we got in today. We have a couple more coming in tomorrow, and so stay tuned, and we'd love to show you guys more of the stuff that we got in, and a little bit of the day in the life stuff. So I got the watch in my hands right now. Okay. Everything checks out. It looks amazing. It's in brand new condition. It's exactly as ordered. Yeah, just wanted to call and then just finalize the next steps and get this watch on your wrist as soon as we can. Probably going to be able to ship it out tomorrow for a Thursday delivery. Okay, so where do we go? What do we do from now to what we do? Let me check back here. Okay, so we did a Zelle payment before of the $3,500. Now, the majority of clients, they just pay through wire. So we'd agreed on $21,000. So if we did $21,000 minus the $3,500 deposit, we are left with $17,500. Who do you bank with? Do you bank with a local place or something a little bit more major?
We bank with Netflix. Our money would come out of Bank of America for the watch, right? Yeah, Bank of America.
Bank of America? Okay, great. If you want to go ahead and execute a Bank of America wire today, what I could do is be a little less official. I could just quickly send you my wiring details.
Can you text that? How do you? I don't do any of that. My wife does all that junk, so I'm a dinosaur, man.
I'm sure that's not true. I went ahead and texted it to you right there.
Okay. You want him to send it to you? His wire information? And you send it to my wife?
And I don't think I have your last name saved.
Really? Here,
yeah.
What I'm going to do, we're sitting out of the pool right now, so I'm going to pull her over to the side of the pool, and I'm going to give her the phone, and she'll take care of everything.
Okay, easy enough. Yeah, let's do that. It shouldn't take too long.
Hold on 1 minute. She's paddling this way. Yeah. All right, here. We were just talking about the watch, and I said, I think it's going to happen today. So.
Yeah, we bank with Chase. It's a little bit different. They might send you like a confirmation text or what have you, but at minimum, what you'll need is the beneficiary name. Went ahead and texted, which is AlphaCrown.
We'll get to that part. It says, what type of account are you sending it to? Personal checking, personal savings, business checking, or business savings?
This is a business checking.
Okay, business checking. And whose account is it? Someone else's? I'm just going to go through the steps. So
yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, step by step.
Okay, business name.
AlphaCrown.
2 words, right?
2 words, yes. For a nickname, you could also put AlphaCrown, or you could put Joshua Bell.
Okay. Recipient address.
161 Summit Avenue, Suite 100. And then it's Southlake, Texas. So that's one word.
South and Lake together.
Yep. Texas.
Okay. Zip code?
76092. There's a chance that your bank might call. You know, they might say, "Hey, did you do this?" They might hold it off if it doesn't come in. So yeah. Just go make sure to kind of stay by your phone or whatever. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. If for whatever reason it doesn't come in today, you know, it shouldn't be too alarming. It's a little bit later in the day, so you know we'll just visit tomorrow and you know make sure to take care of you guys.
It does say processing when I go into my account, so that's a good thing.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Wire transfer, hold on 924 for wire, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I might be getting a call or something. Do you need my address or anything?
Yeah. So, in order to ship everything out, I was going to text and just get the home address and then a picture of the ID, of one of y'all's ID. And I will not send the watch to your home address. I will send it to the nearest FedEx location nearest your home address. It auto-populates in my system. And that's for shipping insurance purposes.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Okay, perfect. Well, if you need anything else from me, please let me know, and we'll be in touch.
Hey, you have my number still, don't you? Because when you send,
I don't.
My address, everything, just text me, and I'll send it back to you.
Okay. Would you? Let me see here. Would you mind?
Texting to you from text phone?
Yeah. Could you just full name and phone number and all that? If you can just text it to me real quick, then I can save it and I'll go ahead and start texting you, and that'll be good.
We'll send the address. Okay, we'll send the address, and then when we get out of the pool, we'll send you our IDs.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you. If you need anything that I don't send you, let me know.
Okay. Sounds good. Enjoy the pool. Sorry to call while you guys are relaxing.
No problem. No, just trying to get a day in before these storms hit.
Okay, good. Well, all right. Well, we'll be in touch. Talk soon.
Okay. Thanks, Josh.
All righty. Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cool. So that was a referral from a good client of ours, and which makes sense, right? Like you buy one watch a year, but we do have clients that they do a lot more business than just once a year. So a good client named Pat.
You mind that repair?
Yeah, so they'd reached out and said, "Hey, do you mind if I refer you, to somebody?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't want any more clients, and I don't want any more sales. Please don't." And against what my wishes were, he, for whatever reason, gave my number. No, obviously I said, "Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. Like, please do." That obviously means a lot to our business. And when you refer somebody, you're entrusting that they will take care of them. It's like the highest compliment as far as I'm concerned. So he wanted a brand new root beer. Anyway, so we talked prices. So he is actually interested. It's funny, we were texting back and forth and he was like, "Hey, I got, we're going to get this root beer." And we started talking. I received a deposit. I locked the watch in. And then all of a sudden he starts talking about wanting a Hulk instead of the root beer. And I was like, wait a second, like what's going on here? So, I gave him a call and I was like, "Hey man," I was like, I want to try to accommodate and see what we can do here. I've actually already committed to a root beer. And so I can't reverse that transaction and I'm going to get stuck with it. And we had talked about how when sourcing, it's non-refundable, non-transferable. And he was like, no. He's like, "I want the root beer." He's like, "I want the Hulk next." He's like, "So after this one comes in, let's talk about getting a Hulk." And I was like, "Oh, even better." So we'll see if that comes to fruition. But in the meantime, very excited to get this in, and hopefully we can get that shipped out today if it hits our account, and then the wire is in fact verified and gone through and cannot be reversed, and all of that. And if that's the case, then we'll be good to go. So anyways, so excited. We just got that one in this morning, and hopefully shipping that out. Made that deal happen, made it work, and we'll get on to the next one.